art and music. It's really about how it makes people feel. In a sport, it's kind of not your decision. There's a rule, and say you're playing basketball, when you score, you gotta, it has to go through the hoop, and if it doesn't, then that's just the rules. In music and art, the difference is that there are no rules. In fact, the only thing that really matters is how it makes people feel. All right. So Divya, you're a musician. Do you know what we're looking at? Do you know what instruments we got here?
That's an electrical guitar.
Uh-huh. Very good. It's actually a special kind of electric guitar. I'm gonna show you. You'll notice that the strings on this guy are much thicker. They're much
Yeah.
right? The reason that they sound different, even though they kind of pretty much look the same, listen to this. The piece of metal that is the string, if you took a super slow-mo video of a guitar string, when you pluck it, it goes like this. Wong, 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 wong. And it's literally moving through the air and pushing air in little wave patterns, just like when you throw a rock in a pond. When you have a smaller string and it's shorter, it doesn't take as long to vibrate. If you have a big, long, floppy string, it takes longer to vibrate. That slower vibration is a lower sound. That's how sound works. The slower the thing vibrates, the lower it will sound. We call it the rhythm section, which usually means bass and drums. I mean, the drums you can understand, they're good, they're holding the beat, right? So why do you think the bass is in the rhythm section? The bass is all the water below the surface. Maybe on the surface of the water, it may be sunny skies. But if the water below the surface is moving, the boat's gonna rock.
Yeah.
Right? What Sway as a drummer, and what I think is the job of the drummer, he's creating and kind of deciding where the surface of the water is.
Yeah.
He's deciding where the waves are going to be, where the top of the wave is going to be, where the bottom of the wave is going to be. We also have other instruments that live up here, above the surface, like say guitar, right? Voices, a lot of times. When you're making music, right?
Yeah.
There's a thing they call jamming. So one kind of jam we have is like, say, the stuff you put on bread, right? And jam.
I was thinking the same thing, my goodness.
Jam, when you put it on bread, right? You take a lot of strawberries.
It changes the taste.
Right.
Like when you bite the sandwich.
Right.
You feel peanut butter, you feel jam, you feel strawberry, you feel the bread.
Sometimes jam just tastes good by itself. Just a little jam bread, that's good, right?
Oh.
Sometimes jam might be part of a larger thing you're making, like a peanut butter sandwich. Maybe you might have a fancy jam that goes on top of a cheesecake.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Right?
Making me hungry.
But jam, right? So say that kind of jam. That's one kind of jam. Jamming in music is actually somewhat similar because it's taking different elements. Jamming, when you're making strawberry jam, you're taking strawberries, taking sugar, you're heating it up, kind of combining it, and it becomes a new thing. Right?
And also jam, as you spread it around the bread, you're making a connection.
Yeah.
And it
you
doesn't
can use
matter
it,
how
it can
you
be like a
spread it.
glue.
Yeah.
It can be like a glue
Like
that
a glue.
holds other stuff together.
Yeah.
The jam. Right? We have Mr. Sway over here playing drums, right? And we have Mr. Dee over here playing bass, and maybe I'll make some sounds with my mouth too. Okay.
Okay.
If I just go ooh ooh ooh, that's my voice alone. That's not really jamming. I may choose to sing something nice, like ooh, right? But that's not really jamming.
Yep.
That's just saying ooh.
Yeah, it's just saying ooh, right?
Yeah.
But if Sway is kicking a beat,
Oh, clapping my hands.
yeah, well here, yeah, even just playing. He's gonna clap his hands, and we're gonna jam.
Clap your hands.
Right? Now we're jamming.
Yeah.
Felt that.
Right? So, no different.
Yeah.
No different. I was just saying ooh, same even notes.
And I
right?
followed you.
But then Sway was following me, and I was following Sway, and we were
Creating.
smushing the stuff together and making something new. That's jamming. A lot of times also when you say jamming in music, it's a little bit means making it up as you go. That's what jamming means, okay? Sometimes you want to jam to figure out how you're going to play it. And then sometimes when you have it really figured out, it can turn into something like an arrangement, or even a really fancy arrangement you might call an orchestration.
Oh, wow.
Right? But a jam is where you're kind of making it up as you go. And that can only happen when you're holding your instruments in your hand and actually making sounds. It doesn't happen on paper with little black notes and lines. It happens with actual sounds.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
A groove is kind of like the time, the rhythm feel of a song, right? The surface of the waves, right? It's the pattern in which the waves are breaking. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a very simple rock groove, right? 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 You could play it fast, right? Or you could play it slow. Right? But that's a rock groove. How about something like a shuffle? So that's a shuffle. If that one has a feeling, does it sound excited or does it sound like kind of chill?
Chill.
The very important thing is that there is no wrong answer for how it makes you feel. How it makes anything makes you feel may be different depending on how you're feeling that day. But either way, it's making you feel something. So this is a song. The groove on this song is a shuffle. Is it a shuffle? It's kind of got that ba-dum, 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 ba-dum feel. So this is a song of mine, and it's called We Gonna Make It Through. So here we go. Hear that shuffle? Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-ba-ba. Right? I don't know you, but I can show you the way that I'm feeling. And what I'm dealing is what I belong to you. And if I'm wrong to behave like I'm being, I'm only seeing now. I'm only seeing now. Oh. Ooh. You can play a little louder. I know you need me, and yet you freed me, so I'm not leaving. Cause you believe that is why I believe in you, and why I see you the way that I know you. I wanna show you how. I wanna show you how. Oh, oh. I know you love me, and God above me can feel what I'm saying. So quit your playing, don't try and be a wise girl, and realize, girl, that here and ever after, you're gonna have to be with a man like me. But any fool can see we're gonna make it through somehow. Hey. One day will be our last tomorrow. I won't be wasting my time with sorrow, cause I know we had love. And when I think of all the bad things I've done, I do them all again. Every single sin, just to be your man, baby. We gonna make it through somehow. Hey, hey. We gonna make it through somehow. Oh, we gonna make it through somehow. Oh, oh, we gonna make it through somehow, somehow. All right, how'd you like that song, Divya?
It was very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. So that is a perfect example of what Sway was describing before, how the jam holds the bread together. So
Yeah.
the song is like the bread, right? There's words, and there's a certain number of times you play the certain parts, and you could put a little extra bread in there, you could put a little less bread, still sandwich. Sometimes maybe you even make a mistake. You just kind of mush it back together and fit those screw ups. Maybe you played the wrong note. Maybe you played the wrong beat. But when you got the jam, everything just sticks together, connects, and it holds it together, and it tastes sweet.